Here we have received a laptop, Acer laptop. Actually it's no power on. Model number is LA-G021P. Okay, why it's not powering on? Let's check. Once we give the power supply, what's happening here? We are getting 0.3 volts, it's a battery volts. 5.1 also we are getting. No other coil volts. Actually customer says light blinks. That LED will be there, no charging light that blinks, but there is no other voltages except 5.1 volts. Here is the reset button. See, if I press reset button, it should be get on. There is no other voltage. If I keep on pressing, fan spins very fast and there is no voltage in other coils. What could be the reason? Will come from the beginning. Okay, here is the supply 19.5 we are getting. Okay, see 19.5. So now where we have to check? We have to check in charging IC section. We will check charging IC requirement is good or not. Here is the first MOSFET and here is the second MOSFET and here is the CLR. First we will check CLR voltage is good or not. Actually it's good because 5 volts we are getting, right? See, here is the first MOSFET gate. I will check the gate 24.6 volts. Gate is good. And here is the output of second MOSFET 19.5. This is also perfect. Here 19.5 is perfect. Then here is the charging IC. We need to check charging IC requirement one by one. Here is the PDIC 301. From here we are getting output to the supply, means IC. The voltage 19.2 means what is the input? Input and output is 19.2 means IC getting the supply. Correct. See, through this 100 ohms resistor it will go. This also we should not neglect it. So here is the input and here is the output of this particular resistor 19.2. Then supply for this is good. Next pin number 1 is the AC in. That should be voltage divider voltage, that is 2.2 volts. That's correct or not? Here is the AC in 2.2, exactly perfect. AC in is okay. Next pin is VDD charge. That means it's a region voltage. That should be approximate 5 to 6 volts. Now what we are getting? 5.2. Okay. Using this only AC OK voltage divider will be done. Okay. Now its region is 5.2 volts. It's perfect. Now AC OK. AC OK is pin number 2. What is that pin number 2? Here we need to check. It's a 3.2 voltage divider is correct or not. We will check once again. According to the calculation, AC OK should be 3.2. Once again I will check. 3.2 AC OK also perfect. Then what we have to check in charging IC. Next we have to check the CLR voltage is coming to the charging IC or not. See, one side it's 19.5 correct. Second side also 19.5. Means CLR voltage is perfect. Here it's completely okay. See, after some times I left it and again I'm trying to check. There is no CLR voltage. What about input? See, input we are getting 19.5 and IC input also we are getting 19.2. Means here input is 19.5 and output is 19.2. See, till 5 voltage we are getting, right? So 3.1 only we supposed to check, but all of a sudden again it's not giving. Charging IC is not giving the gate voltage. Correct. See, what could be the issue? Now in this case again we need to check that AC 3.6 3.7 it's showing AC in charge. Pin number 1 is AC in charge, is showing 4.3. It's abnormal, completely abnormal. Why it's happening? Here is actually voltage divider thing. One side you are getting 19.5 and other side we are getting 4.2 something fluctuation. Why it's happening? So this is the case we need to check. First we'll replace this voltage divider resistors and then we come to know it's properly working or not. Means sometimes it's giving the supply, this charging AC, and sometimes it's not. We can't tell exactly it's a charging AC issue. We need to check the requirements. Okay, first we have to go for voltage divider resistors. We'll replace it and then we'll come back. See the resistor R1, what it will be. So first one is 507. Okay, 507K instead of 4 something, right? Okay, second one 66.6. Actually what it's supposed to be, here it's a 499 and 66.5. 66.5 is correct, but first one, what the voltage estimate, what the resistance is 507, 508. It's varying, it's not constant actually. 507. Okay, it's nearby but a little bit resistance or more. But anyway, I will change both and I will check once again what will be the exact voltage. It will be turn on or exactly this is the issue or some other issues. Okay, because now it's not turning on. Okay, let me check. Now I have replaced that particular voltage divider resistors. One is actually approximate 500 it was there. That one I replaced, and down one 67.5. So now what the voltage we are getting? So I'm connecting now. See. So what about CLR? First we need to check CLR. CLR is 19.5. Before it was not coming. So if it is 19.5, 100% we will be getting, what is that? 24.6. The gate voltage of first and second MOSFET. And now here we are getting 2.18. It's a constant voltage. Before it was varying actually. It's a 3.6, 4, 2 point something, 3 point something. It's a 2.8. 18 is a constant one. Okay. Now let me check it's a turning on or not. So here actually before we were getting 5 volts. Now I'll check that coil. 5 volts. Yes, we are getting 5 volts, but we are unable to get 3 volts, right? Because after pressing power button only we'll get this. So now I'll press the power button. Let me check it will work or not. See, actually on that keyboard only on button is there, so that's why using that user I'm owning it. Yes, 3.3 came. Here it's on, powered on. Now in keyboard light will come or not, that also I will check it is there or not. Just a minute. Yes, here USB is there. I'm connecting the keyboard. It's in off condition. Okay, once again I will on it. On keyboard light. Okay, so in almost all ESR laptop the voltage divider will give the issue. Okay, so rest of the things everything will be almost okay in ESR laptops, especially I'm telling. So like that many cases you will get the voltage divider in charging IC. Okay, so that is the main problem issues in Acer. Don't forget it. That's it. If anything is there, I will keep it for running for half an hour or 1 hour, and again I will try. If the same issues, I will continue it. But the thing is, the issue got solved because the main problem always, see, till now it's running only. Yeah, you are able to see, right? That's it. From the beginning, if you go from the beginning, definitely one or one problem you will get it. I mean, you can solve it, because here it was not coming the EC on. Once EC on comes, then only 3 volts always will get turn on. When we press, there will be voltage, 3 volts voltage will be there, but it won't stand for a long time. Means here itself it was getting cut off. Here the main reason is charging IC and IO will communicate starting itself. Means if any malfunctioning in voltage or any current, so that's the reason main charging IC has been used here. Okay, in any laptop, charging IC function is it limits the current and it observes the voltage rate and current rate, ILM and everything will be there. No, so according to that it will work. The main first one is AC in charge is there. No, that one AC in is the main indication for this, that voltage divider. If it is any fluctuation will be there, definitely it will disconnect the AC drive. Okay, so that because of this IO information, the charging IC will disconnect, because the current information goes to IO and IO will communicate with the charging IC. So by communicating by these two ICs, you can save the motherboard. Rest of the things will be fine. Okay.